My name is Amapolo Ashayo, and I'm the CEO of Skin Ideas Nigeria Limited. So, in this video, I'll be explaining what CAC annual returns, what it means. I would also explain the timeline for filing it. I will explain the cost, both the normal payments and default fees, and I'll also explain why you should file the CAC annual return. So this video is not about how to file the CAC annual returns. If you want to learn how to file the annual returns, you can get any of our courses on skinideasacademy.com. I'm going to put the link there. We have courses on how to register businesses, how to register companies, how to register NGOs. We also have course on trademark. We have course on how to file annual returns for business and for companies, for NGO, how to download the lost document, and any CAC, any course that relates to CAC and trademark. Now let's move ahead. Before we go on, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and if you have any question, anything you want to change, anything you want to explain about, or anything you feel like, okay, I need to improve on the video, or if you like you don't understand, please make sure you comment in the comment section and I'll respond to you. Now, CAC annual returns. Let me just start with this. There have been a lot of misconception about CAC annual returns. And what are these misconceptions? One is that filing CAC annual returns is the same as paying tax. No, it's just in the way of letting CAC know that you're working as a business or as a company registered under them. So this CAC annual returns is for registered companies, incorporated companies, like either a registered business name, a registered company, a registered NGO, or any registered entity. And it's not a replacement for payment of tax with the FRS. You're not paying tax to CAC. There are stipulated amounts for all these filings. It's not a measure of how much you make in your business or in your company. So please note that. And also misconceptions that if once you've filed once you've done your CAC filings, you are automatically 100% compliant with CAC. No, it doesn't mean that. There are other compliance factors. For example, there's a change in director, a director is late or has left the company, you need to also update all of that. If you want to do that as a CAC agent and you don't know how to do that, you can head over to our academy, Skin Ideas Academy, to get the lesson on how to do that. Also, if you want to increase your share capital, your company has grown exceedingly more than the share capital it was registered, and you want to increase your share capital, you can also get the cost there. So increasing those share capital, adding directors that just joined the company, and removing directors that have left the company or are late, all compliant, are always to be compliant, to be 100% compliant with CAC. So it's not just about filing the annual return. Now let's move ahead to what annual returns. Annual returns is just as the name sounds. It's what is done annually to just test it that okay, we are doing well. We registered with the company, and then the company is in operation. Now, the fact that you've not started business does not mean you should not file annual returns. Most people think because I registered the business in 2020, since 2020 now we will not kickstart operation. We are just about to start now, whether you started or not. Annual returns is expected to be paid 18 months from incorporation, which means, for example, you register a business in June, 18 months. That means the whole of June is free. By December the following year, you are expected to file annual return for that year you just passed, for and you're expected to file annual returns for the year 2020. If you registered it June 2022, you've been given that June 20, that 6 months free, and the following month that year you're expected to file annual returns. Let me try to explain it this way. If you have an 18-month gap, so the first 6 months you're not expected to file, but the 1 year, the 12 months after, you're expected to file. But you're not going to file until the year is done. You understand? 6 months for the other 12 months. Once you're done with the 12 months, then you file for that 12 months. For you to file annual returns, it means for a year. So you must have used it up the year you want to file annual returns for. You understand? So once you've used up the year, that's when you now file annual returns. So 6 months free. Once you now use up the year, then you file annual returns. So my business is registered in June 2022. I'm giving 2022 free. Or let's say February, I'm giving the next 6 months free. Then a year after that, that's 12 months after that, I'm expected to file annual returns. So if I don't file annual returns within that time, and I now exceed the timeline for CAC, then I'm going to be required to pay default fees. Now, when a companies and businesses expected to file annual returns, so this is going to help you to know. When a company when a business has defaulted and when a business has not defaulted. Now, for businesses are expected to file annual returns before the 30th of June of the following year. Okay, let me use the business that was registered in 2022 as an example again. So the business that was registered in 2022 June has June to December free, and from January 2023 to December 2024, the business is expected to, that's a whole year. So immediately after that year, and by January, that business is due to file annual returns. I'll come again. A business was registered in 2022, June 2022, 6 months free. Then 2023 from January to December, that's a year. Now, by January 2024, you can start filing annual returns. February, March, April, May. So if you don't file annual returns and it exceeds June 30, you defaulted. So I'll recap. A business registered 30th of June 2022, or let me say no, a business registered in April or any month is giving 6 months free. Then from that time till 12 months, like a 12-month gap, that business is expected to file annual returns for a year. So if the business does not file annual returns for a year, the following, let's say January, February, March, April, May, the business is expected to file annual returns. So if the business does not file annual returns till June, and June 30 is exceeded, that business has defaulted. So that means the business have space of months, 5 months, 6 months, depending on when the business was due from. So the business is expected to file the annual returns. If the business does not file after 30th of June, that business has defaulted. Now, I think I'll just add the charges here so it will be easier to understand. Now, what are the charges for business registration? For business filing. So the charges for business filing is 3,000. But immediately it exceeds the 30th of June, the business will have to pay default. The charge for default is 5,000 for business name registrations. So let me talk about company. So when is a company expected to file annual returns? A company is expected to file annual returns in about 42 days to their annual general meeting. So let's say 2 days after the annual general meeting. So let's say a business was registered June 2022. They have the freedom of 6 months, then 1 year. So after they've done the annual general meeting, they are expected to file the annual returns. So it could be any time within, because CSC does not know when you do an annual general meeting. So it's when you feel that you feel. You understand? But the following year, for example, June 2022, and then you have 2023, you are expected to file the annual returns of 2023 and 2024. So if 2024 has passed and you've not filed your annual returns, you've defaulted. You understand? You've defaulted because you cannot tell me tells you that you didn't do your annual general meeting all through 2024. So you've defaulted. So what's default fee for business for a company? The default fee for company is the payment for a company is 5,000 and the default fee, just like business, is also what? 5,000. Now, let me just input this. When doing the annual returns for businesses, you are not expected to upload the statement of account, the audited account, but there are conditions where you need to upload the audited account. These are conditions where the company is not a small company. So the company we are talking about for 5,000 and 5,000, they are what? They are small companies. Now, I know most citizens have seen what the file annual returns for small companies. So in CAC, a small company is a company whose turnover exceeds 120 million annually. Whose turnover exceeds 120 million, or whose assets exceed 60 million. So if a small company, so you claim to be a small company, your annual turnover must not exceed as a registration agent, if you're registering, this is already stated in our course, you don't feel more than 120 million. Once you feel more than 120 million, you know you're not filing for a small company, and then you have to pay the charges for that and also file it according to a private entity that is not a small company. Now, also the assets of the company must not be more than 60 million. Then, none of the members of the company must be a foreigner. If any of the members of the company is a foreigner, then it's not a small company. Then directors in the company must hold at least 51% of the equity of the company. Once they don't hold more than, they must hold at least 51. Once they hold less than that, means the company is not a small company. Once they have shares scattered all around, it's not a small company. Then none of the members should be a foreigner or a government, corporation, or agency. So, with that being said, any company that falls under these, they are what? They are small companies, and their price are 5,000 for compensation and 5,000 for default. Now, if the company is not a small company, how much do CAC charge them? CAC charge them 5,000 naira for normal registration and a default of 10,000 naira. So, that being said, we'll move to NGOs. NGOs are expected to file annual returns. So when an NGO is expected to file annual returns, okay, let me not use the word NGO, let me use the word incorporated trustees, because it can be a church, it it can be a foundation, it can be an association, so it can be a mosque, different, can be a club. So incorporated trustees registrations they are to be done not uh, not earlier than 30th of June and not later than 31st of December. Now let's use the same analogy of an NGO registered in June. So the NGO will have 6 months. Then for the 1 year, they will have to register for that 1 year. You understand? So that was the 1 year from January 2023 to December 2023. That's 1 year. The following year, they are supposed to not register later than June 30th of the following year. So that's 6 month grace. So anything from June 30th to December 31st, they are expected to file. So if they don't file beyond that time and it exceeds June 31st, they are going to pay what? Default fee. Or if you understand. An NGO registered 2022 June, giving they want to file for 2023, so the entire of 2023, January to December, gone. So they are not expected to file before 30th of June or the following year. That means like 6 months grace. But they are to file before the 31st of December of that year. That means they are not expected to file for 30th of June of this year, but before the 31st of December this year. So if they don't file and it exceeds 31st of December and goes to January 1st, 2025, they are going to pay default fee. So how much does NGO pay in annual returns? They pay 5,000 naira for normal registration, and then they pay 10,000 naira in default fees. If you want to register an NGO that defaulted, you pay 10,000 naira. So and if you want to register an NGO CAC, you'll be need for an audited report. So I believe I've touched. There are also other. We have the limited partnership, the company limited by guarantee, and the likes. But these are the three main. These are the three main type of business that you are going to encounter. You most likely not encounter all that. So I finally want to talk about the importance of you filing your annual returns with CAC. First, if you don't file your annual returns with CAC, your company, business, or NGO will be inactive. So that means if someone search for your company online, they are going to see the word inactive. And imagine the kind of trust that is going to strike in the mind of someone that wants to do business with you. Let's say an organization or a foreigner that want to do business with you, and then just search for your business on CAC and finds it inactive. So how would that be? So that's why it's important for you to file your annual returns. Then another one is that if you don't file your annual returns over a long space of time, CAC can strike your name out. There have been a lot of names that have been searched on CAC that are just struck off. They've been struck off. And once it's struck off, before you can bring it back, you need a court order and a lot of processes to bring it back to CAC site. So just to avoid that, it's best for you to file your annual returns in time. And also, you need to file it in time to avoid the default fees. Default fees are higher than the actual fees itself. And that reason why you should, even in the embassy, and that reason why you should is in the embassy if you want to travel. And at times most people have done annual returns for you. See them running to me anytime they want to travel, and see at the embassy they told them that their company is not active and the likes, so they have to file the annual return. So these are important reasons why you should file your annual returns, and you need to convey this to your clients, in case you don't understand. And if you are someone that has a business name, a company, an NGO, you need to file your annual returns for these reasons. Yeah, another very important reason: if you don't file your annual returns, you cannot to make any changes on post corporation portal will be difficult. So anytime a client comes to me, want to do this, do that on a particular regulation, the first thing I tell them, have you filed on returns? Or most times I take myself. So if they have not filed on returns, whatever you want to do will not be approved. So just from start, file your returns. So if you don't file your returns, you want to make changes on CC portal, is almost impossible. Now, I believe I've been able to do justice to annual returns. To annual returns regulation. I believe I've touched everything. I believe I've touched everything. So thank you very much for your time. Please, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, like for YouTube algorithm, so that other people too that needs this video will see it, and then make sure you share. If you have anything that you want me to note, if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section and I will attend to it. Thank you.